Now let us do the derivation. Okay, let me draw a symbol, that is single slab. That is the single slab. If you see here, the length of the slab is what? L. Okay, here this we have the temperature of T1. This is temperature of T2. Here what I am going to do, I need to get a heat transfer equation. Okay, so I am going to have a small elemental, that is, I can say dx. That is, if you see, that is small elemental thickness dx. Okay, now if we see, as per the governing equation, Q is equal to what? Minus Ka into dt by dx. Here y minus value comes. Listen very carefully. Actually, normally, if we see the heat transfer in our general terms of that is a Fourier law of conduction, the negative sign comes. Okay, this is normally, if we say here towards the x-axis, the value will be in positive, that is positive direction. But at the same time, heat is normally, as I said at the beginning, heat will be transferring from the higher region to lower region. That is why here the value comes minus. So they have put here minus Ka dt by dx. Now what I have to do, I am going to bring the dx value into left hand side. So what will happen? Q into dx is equal minus Ka into dt. Next one is, I am going to integrate. Why we have to go for integrate? Our next question. Normally, if we see why we have to go for integration without knowing the fact, the meaning of integration, nothing in the equation. Integration is used to find out the average temperature. Average temperature. If you see here, if you see the diagram here there will be a temperature, here there will be a temperature, there will be variation. But I need a constant temperature. That is not constant temperature. The heat flow rate, that is heat transfer, the entire area from this point to this point. That is what I am going to integrate. Understood? So if you see here, now I am going to integrate Q in the integral of dx. I put the integral, that is equal minus Ka into dt. Okay. Okay. Again what I am going to do here, I take Q here outside. Q in the integral of dx, that is equal. Similarly, take the value outside. Ka I take outside minus Ka in the integral of dt. Here now what we have to do now? Now we have to give the limit value. Limit, how to give the value for dx limit? Here, x is nothing but what? Distance. If we see the distance here, here the value of length will be 0. Here L. So 0 to L. So here I put the value of 0. Here put the value of L. Similarly here dt, that varies in temperature. How the temperature varying? Here T1, here T2. That means what? T1 to T2. This is the limit. How the distance varying from 0 to L here. How the temperature vary here? T1 to T2. If we take integral Q in the integral of dx, you know, that is x. I simply put here, limit I put 0 to L. That is equal minus Ka into if we integrate dt, that value will be t. I put the limit t1 to t2. If we see, normally when we substitute the limit value q in the, instead of x you put value L minus, instead of x you put, that will be 0. That is equal minus Ka in the. Similarly here, first top value put T2 minus lower value how much? T1. So here if you see the derivation, Q into L is equal to what? Minus Ka into T2 minus T1. Now what I am going to? I am going to put the minus into inside. Okay, so Q in L is equal to what? Ka into what? T1 minus T2. Okay. Now we mainly need value of heat transfer rate Q. So Q is equal, if we put key what? Ka divided by L into T1 minus T2. That is the equation that we get. And also I can rearrange the equation. Q is equal to what? Again T1 minus T2 divided by L by Ka. That is the heat transfer equation in a slab. Okay, if we see the equation from the beginning, Q is equal to minus K dt by dx. I bring the value of dx into left hand side, that Q in dx. That's equal to minus Ka into dt by dx. I put the value of dt in here the right hand side. I am going to apply the limit. How we put the limit? Length varying from 0 to L. That is 0 to L instead of dx, that with respect to distance. And in case of temperature, how it varies? T1 to T2. That's why you put T1 to T2. When you integrate, dx will come x. Similarly, when you integrate, dt will come to t. So here, when I substitute the value of limit 0, instead of x to put L minus 0. Then minus Ka into T2 minus T1. When I multiply the minus into inside the bracket, what will happen? Ka into T1 minus T2. So Q is equal to what? Ka by L into T1 minus T2. That is the final equation. That is the what? Amount of heat transferred in a single slab.